I will meow for you. I would bark for you. I would oink for you. I would bleat for you. I would honk for you. I would glub glub for you. I would caw caw for you. I would roar for you. I would do anything. Someone just please love me. Please.
Beautiful women begging for attention. Relationships have become a minefield of fear, frustration, and games. What happened? Is it that no one knows who should make the first move anymore? Want to understand why everyone's lost in love? Stick around because the truth is tough, but it sets you free.
Women need to start making the first move. If anyone wants to be in a relationship, that's absolutely what has to happen. It just has to happen. Guys, in the comments, back me up on this. We have told men for years that their masculinity is toxic. Some men, as they got interested in dating, that's literally all they know, is to stay away from women, is to not bother them, and definitely don't approach them. So there is nothing wrong with a woman approaching a man. That shows confidence. And you know what? I don't even know if this stat is true. I didn't do much research into this, but I did see that 86% of women who make the first move end up married. So, I mean, come on, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't even care if that's not even a true statistic. Hell, let's run with that. But guys, back me up in the comments. Say, yeah, you would love that. Or women say, yeah, I made the first move and I'm now engaged, married, whatever. I'm telling you, that's just the way it's got to be. You don't have to like it. I mean, I'm sure guys didn't like when they were being called, when their masculinity, when their whole being was called toxic. They didn't like that. So start making the first move. And again, you don't have to like it. You don't have to like having to make the first move. You could still have a traditional relationship after that. This is just getting you in a damn relationship. And as far as, not liking things, I do things every day that I don't like to do, but it makes me a better person, gets me to my goals. So these are just facts, okay? Women, make the first move.
Women, start making the first move. It's that or nothing. This one fully embraced the spirit of, since we messed up the game, now you play. Her speech sounds almost like a veiled apology, admitting that feminism demoralized masculinity to the point of scaring men away. Now she wants women to take control. But listen, she says, you can still have a traditional relationship even if you make the first move. That's like trying to build a traditional house starting with the roof. If you begin by flipping the roles, it's unlikely everything will fall into place later. Initiative reveals the dynamic that will follow. The one who chases is the one who values. The issue isn't women making the first move. It's the entire system being so upside down that this becomes the only option. Summary: she's trying to fix the damage of modern ideas with more modern ideas. Good intentions, bad foundation.
Okay, this is a serious question for the guys. I have this conversation with my female friends, I think I'm not even kidding, once a week. So I'm just curious what the real reasoning is behind it. But most of my girlfriends say that whenever they're out, they never get approached by guys, ever. And maybe one girl in the friend group who does get approached, it's not like she's a total standout from the group. But for some reason, a specific girl might just get hit on a lot. I don't know. But not even in a biased way. I think that some of my friends are very, very beautiful. Actually, I'm not just saying that to be nice. So it makes me really curious as to why guys don't go up to them. Is it one, even if you see an attractive girl, you're just hanging out with your friends, you don't really care? 2, you're just simply not attracted to her? 3, maybe you think she's just in a relationship, or she's just super standoffish and bitchy looking, or in general, you just don't want to deal with any type of rejection. Is it the guy's point of view, or is it just the girls are putting out this weird vibe, or just guys don't find them attractive? I don't know. But most of my friends want to meet guys in person, but then they go out and just nothing really happens. So what is it?
Why don't my guy friends approach my beautiful girl friends? Now that's the right question. But is she ready for the answer? Men today avoid approaching women out of fear of being seen as predators, sexist, or invasive. Another thing, groups of beautiful women tend to create an aura of untouchability. Social pressure plus fear of rejection times 5 equals no thanks. And more, if those women come off as arrogant, even unintentionally, the average guy will just walk away. Men would rather have peace than frustration. Summary, her friends may be gorgeous, but beauty without warmth becomes a display case. Everyone looks, no one enters.
Okay, so I have a theory that the men on Hinge are actually weird and have no game, and that's why they're on the apps, because they feel more comfortable talking behind a computer than approaching you in real life. Because like 9 out of 10 times I don't even think I've been on 10 Hinge dates, but like my point to say 90% of the time I've gone on like a Hinge date, I feel like the person is like very weird or just like on the nerdier side at least, and they don't have that kind of suave, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the crowd on the apps are generally the guys that have trouble approaching women in real life. Because the men that I've gotten approached by in real life are usually cooler than the ones I've met on apps, or at least know how to approach women. Like they might not be the best looking, but they have the game, as in like they can come up to you, oh my gosh, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. Like they might not be like Mr. Brad Pitt or anything, but like they have enough confidence and enough game to approach you. Does that make sense? Where I feel like the app are the guys that never would come up to you at a bar. Does that make sense?
Guys on dating apps are weird. The good ones approach you in real life. Here we have one who accidentally complimented real men. She noticed that guys who gather the courage to approach in person, even if they're not the hottest, have more game, more presence. But think about it. Who pushed men into the apps? The very system that criminalized in-person male initiative. Now they complain there are only awkward nerds behind screens, but it was women who cornered the men into hiding there. Summary, she's almost getting it, but still needs to accept that the way back means embracing a man who's bold, direct, courageous, and maybe a little uncomfortable by modern standards.
The type of man I will never, ever, ever go for again is the low effort, nonchalant motherfucker. Like the guy that just does not care about me or anything. Keep that motherfucker away from me. Because I have learned with so much experience that that guy just doesn't like you. He's nonchalant because he doesn't fucking like you. You don't matter enough to him to care, to invest. The guys that I've dated that have been the best to me are the ones that care and show you they care. The nonchalant ones might care a little, but not enough. I want my guy to put effort to show that I matter to him, to be vocal when he doesn't like things, and to put genuine effort into our relationship and into nurturing like what we have. Being with a nonchalant person just drains the fuck out of you. Especially if you're a lover girl, constantly feeling like that love that you put out is not reciprocated or matched whatsoever is draining. I have just learned that it just leads to constant disappointment in relationships because you love and love and love, and it never feels like they feel that same way for you. It feels like you would go to the ends of the earth for them and they would never do that back for you. So miss me with those motherfuckers.
I'll never go for a cold, nonchalant guy again. I want one who invests, who cares. This one learned the hard way. She's tired of chasing guys who don't care. Now she wants reciprocity. But here's the question she doesn't ask. Why did she keep picking that type in the first place? Modern women are addicted to the challenge. When a guy is solid, present, emotionally available, they say he's too clingy or boring. Then, after getting emotionally wrecked by the cold bad boy, they want a warm, good guy. But still with that bad boy charm. Doesn't exist. Summary. She's on the path to redemption, but she needs to stop confusing mystery with masculinity and emotional neglect with power. Traditional conclusion. These women's words show one thing clearly. Many are now reaping the fruits of flipped traditional roles. The active, protective man was devalued. Instead, men were pushed aside, filled with fear, guilt, and silence. Now, women are realizing there is no functional relationship without the natural dance of the roles. Man leads, protects, initiates. Woman attracts, chooses, inspires. When you switch that around, it all turns into chaos. But hey, it's not too late to fix it. All it takes is courage to return to the basics and humility to admit that maybe the new normal just normalized emotional failure.